Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to New Year's Eve.
It is. And
Things
Blind Wave.
are a little different. Things are a little new for Blind Wave. We have a new setup. We have a new room.
Yep.
We do. It is blue.
It is blue.
Blue Wave.
Yeah.
It's bigger for our streaming needs, hopefully.
Indeed.
Hopefully.
So we're here in this corner, but in the other corner is where the couch is. And that's where
The food is.
like Eric and Calvin have been streaming
Yep. Yarp.
over there. We've had this room for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We filmed
Haven't been fully taking
we filmed
advantage
some
of
stuff in here.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Some of the Promised Neverland stuff.
Yeah, we had to have some contractors in to remodel some stuff, give us some fresh paint.
Give us some fresh internet.
Run internet wires.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
The internet was the big one.
And this pizza's a big one. Which, thank you for everyone. who
Thank you,
helped
those
get us
contractors,
pizza.
for
We
bringing
appreciate
this pizza.
Yes, pizza was provided by Janci, Mac
it.
Attack.
I thought you had a list, and you were reading off like BBS.
Well, I'm trying to remember the list.
Icy,
Okay.
Fomarock,
Fomarak.
Mac,
Yep.
and Janci.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Thank you very much.
I might have missed someone. If I did, I'm sorry.
Thank you, everybody. This is delicious pizza.
Delicious.
Delicious pizza.
And the
Also-
best thing about this setup is what it's going to allow us to play today.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Because we've got it so that the Switch is outputting to all of our monitors. So that means the return of Heave Ho,
Heave ho.
of Mario Party,
Mario Party.
of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Super Smash
Sephiroth.
Brothers. Yep.
We haven't played Smash since
We haven't
I think
played any of
Midway
those
came out.
games in a
So
long time.
long.
But yeah, we couldn't do that upstairs. We can do it here and still be far away from each other.
Yes. We've got, or I can't show you. Oh no, I don't have enough.
You can if you go to the 420 cam.
Oh yeah, I can.
You fool, Rick.
Ah.
What are you trying to show?
No, I was just trying to show the GameCube controllers.
Oh.
And you can kind of see Smash on my monitor right there. It's very exciting.
Uh-huh.
But first things first is a podcast.
Well, there's pizza.
And we haven't
then
had
there's
one
a
in like
podcast.
2 weeks.
No, it's been 2 weeks. Not since Christmas. So how was everyone's Christmas?
Mine was pretty
mean-
good.
Good
Yeah.
in a boring kind of way.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't say
Boring
that
in a
bad.
good
I don't say
way.
that bad. I mean, you know, it just you can't go to the normal 10 Christmases I have. You know, we had one big Zoom call for my family, and you know that was nice. But it, you know, you kind of miss like seeing your relatives open their presents or
Hugging.
you know. I guess having a big meal is nice, you know. But no, it was nice. Me and Janci and Obi spent the whole we had like 4 days off. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
It was
4
really
days.
nice.
Yeah.
As someone who came from college and would still be off.
Yeah, right. 4 days for us is not much.
No, 4 days for us is a lot.
Well, that's what I meant. It's a lot. We don't usually. I mean, I still don't really get many days off. We're always doing something.
Not all of us get
But
every weekend off.
yeah,
You know, both days of the weekend off.
But Christmas, good times. Unlike Eric, maybe my favorite Christmas because I didn't have to go anywhere.
sure. No, you know what? When I say boring, I'm not saying bad. It actually was kind of nice. It's only after so long of not seeing my family that's like, man, I really miss them. You know.
Sure, I did set up since I have the Fruits Basket Haiku recording set up downstairs. I was able to use that for like my parents and Calvin's parents for like Evie to open stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I was basically able to stream it. Evie had a good time. We got she got some Godzilla toys,
Oh.
which is very fun.
Yeah.
She's big into Godzilla right now.
What kind of
choice.
toys?
They're like 8-inch figures.
Okay. Gotcha.
Her favorite is Jet Jaguar.
Who's that? Isn't that the robot dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he? Am I right with that?
Yeah.
He looks like a robot, right?
He looks like Ultraman.
He gets
Yeah.
like he's normal
Yeah.
and then he gets big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How
get
did
you.
I know that?
You
So,
know, Godzilla toys are such a huge market too. You know, like
Yeah.
people spend a lot of money on them, but
Unfortunately, like most of them, you have to get from Japan. There's not a lot of options in America, unfortunately.
yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. I'm trying to remember. We got Blind Wave got, which we'll set up for a stream at some point. The Mario Kart Live stuff, which is like the actual RC cars that
Yep.
go along with Mario Kart.
Indeed.
So was trying that out upstairs. That's a lot of fun. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with that in the studio. We're not going to be doing that today, but that'll be a future stream. 'Cause they're not all here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
Like
got
we
a lot
said,
more
we have
space to
plenty of
work
room.
with now.
Yeah.
The only question I'm unsure of for that one is whether or not how I'm going to capture the footage from the switches itself, or if it's just going to have to be a bunch of like cameras set up, kind of like a NASCAR and F1 or something.
Yeah.
So, but it snowed on Christmas here, which was probably Evelyn's favorite thing.
That was really crazy. It was like there's no snow, and then Christmas Eve it just started coming down. We had
So
a
much.
completely white Christmas.
It was,
and then it was gone.
it was the first white Christmas in like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
It was great. It's Carmen's first white Christmas ever.
Really.
Yeah.
And it was
So.
a decent bit too.
It was.
Oh yeah.
Like I
It
feel
was
like
super
there's been
powdery.
sometimes we've had it was very powdery. Sometimes I feel like we have like we have like a little dusting, but it's not like snow. You know what I mean? Like it just has a little bit in its cover. Like oh, it's a white
Yeah.
Christmas, but this was like 3 inches or so of snow, and it was powdery and like even the day it was the day after that me and the kids were out playing, and I was picking it up and just tossing it around like it was fresh fallen snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so
great.
cold is why it was so powdery. It wasn't sticking to much other than itself, but yeah, it got down to like what, like 10, 12 degrees one night?
It was cold enough to freeze some of my monsters that were out on the porch
And that's
because
like no water.
I was leaving that out there because then it doesn't take up room in my fridge, and it's still cold. So I just go out and grab one. So
Even I did a lot of gaming. We did board gaming, video gaming. We played through all of the Curse of Monkey Island, which is
Nice.
a wonderful classic.
Is that why you were recommending it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It holds up, certainly. So, really enjoyed my time.
good. No, my kids had fun. They got some fun things. Ayla just wanted unicorns. Kanan just wanted dinosaurs. The older kids got like some electronic things. Colson wanted a new tablet because his broke, and he uses it to like message his friends from school and whatnot. So they got those. They also ended up getting a computer chairs for their computers because they're doing a lot of stuff at home now for school and whatnot, and they've been sitting on like these folding chairs for a while. So now they have like computer desk chairs.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So they had pretty good Christmas. I think they liked everything. Melanie got me a huge Rivals Nerf gun that I've never had a Rivals Nerf gun before, and the one she got me was also like a minigun, like something that Jesse Ventura from Predator would carry.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Okay.
what is this? And you just pull it open and pour the balls into like this pool of stuff, and then you just close it up and just it has a handle with like a double trigger thing. You push and pull, and
That's pretty cool.
it's crazy.
Dude, they're so good now. Like I was watching my nephews. They were showing me the toys they got during our Zoom call. They have like automatic Nerf guns.
Oh yeah.
It's like with a motor. It's like